lighten up, whoa, lighten up. Don't take yourself so serious. Yeah, lighten up, whoa, lighten up. Don't take yourself so serious.
Welcome to Ignite Your Happy TV. I'm your host, Jackie Hermans. Just by watching the show, you will feel better. You will feel fantastic. And I always have guests on the show that can provide you suggestions, products, services, experiences to help you to feel happier and less stressed. And today on the show, I am very excited to introduce to you Louisa Tartelli, and she's an artist.
I am an artist, Jackie. It's pretty exciting. What I call myself is a found artist. I create art by just things I find.
Oh, that's very interesting. I've never heard that term before. A founder.
Really?
Did you create that yourself?
I probably. I think so. I'm patting that. Okay? Yes, it's mine, Jackie. It is. It's, you know what? I think there's a lot of people, they call themselves like junk art and whatever, but no, it's fine because there's not, doesn't have to be junk. It doesn't have to be expensive. You know, I'm going to do a demo. Do you want to do a demo?
Oh, okay, yeah, I would love that.
Okay, I asked you to bring your purse up here. So bring out some items. I'm going to show you how you do find art. I go into people's homes and I just take whatever's there and I make art out of it. And you know what, Jackie? They pay me a lot of money to do that.
That's awesome.
Isn't it? Okay, so give me maybe three items.
These are just some of my
These
snacks
are just your
that I have
snacks.
in
Okay,
here.
great.
Yeah.
You know what? This is already looking really good. Okay, so what you have here is like this, okay?
Okay.
So what I would probably do is make it just more interesting.
Okay.
What? Why would you do that? Oh my God. And then just kind of like that. Oh my God, that's art. This is, why are you laughing, Jackie? This is really, and people pay a lot of money for this.
Really?
This is just, okay, now try it. Try again. Give me something else. Let's
Okay.
add one more thing in here.
Okay, so
I want
I
you
have
to try.
this.
Okay, you try it.
Okay, so let's say I go like this, and how about that?
It's
Okay,
okay.
how's that?
No, you don't. No, more like that. More like that.
Okay, so what was wrong with what I just did?
It didn't have, I call it sort of Louisa Shui. You've heard of Feng Shui?
Yeah.
It's Louisa Shui. That doesn't
Louise-
sing. It doesn't sing.
Oh,
you know, more,
okay.
it's more of a cradle. Now the banana is cradling.
The pear.
The pear.
Okay, now what about if I went like
Oh,
this
this is
now?
nice. This is like the jealous lover looking on with the embrace. Oh, this is nice.
I think the jealous lover needs a bit of a diet.
Maybe that's why the pear is off.
Okay.
This is good.
What would you do if I took my cell phone out now?
Well, now you don't want to get too cluttered. I would
Okay.
probably take that away.
Okay.
All right. We don't need the gum. We don't need the gum hanging out.
The
over
gum
here.
wasn't
no,
working
No, it
anymore?
wasn't working at all.
For
so this is
Louisa
good. So yes,
Shui.
and then you do that, and then suddenly, oh my God.
Now, how
Look
much
at
would someone
that.
pay for this?
This roughly, I mean, it depends on how much time I take, but this particular one, when it's in its finished item, would probably be around $5,000.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh, yes.
I know. Who are your clients?
It's very wealthy, shut-ins mostly. They don't get out very much.
Yeah.
And men who want to convince their wives they're not having affairs, mostly. Yeah.
So, okay, please explain that. How does this type of art convince wives that they're not having an affair?
Well, obviously their husbands love them because they spend a lot of money on art. And of course they're going to come and their house is going to be rearranged in such an aesthetically pleasing way that they're going to say, oh my God, he's not stooping the nanny.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, now, so we just used my lunch bag. What other kind of items do you use for your art?
Oh, whatever's in the house, really.
Okay,
Sometimes
okay.
I have tried live animals, but they tend to not stay.
Right,
What I
right.
usually do is if it's imperative that the animals or children get involved in the art for the wife to come home to, we give them just a little bit of Valium. And then they get a little sleepy and they stay in their positions more. It's turned out to be
great.
really, really effective.
Okay.
It's a one-time art, though.
Oh, one time,
yeah.
right. Is that
I
a little
wouldn't
less
recommend it.
expensive for the one-time
No,
art? Or is it
not
the
at
same
all.
price?
Not at all.
Yeah,
because
same
I would have to
price.
continually come back if they wanted it again for
Oh.
Christmas or whatever.
Okay.
And then as the children get older, they get a little wiser and they're like, put those pills away, mommy. Don't like that.
Okay, now, so this has been saving marriages, but also, how is it helping to make people happier?
Oh, I think a lot of people, particularly the shut-ins, they don't get to go out and go to the galleries. They're
Right.
usually very nervous about without internet, so they can't see galleries online. So I bring the gallery to them, and oh my God, you should see them like just light up. I mean, we keep the curtains shut, so you can't really see them. They like it dark, but you can almost envision them and all the wrinkles and everything. It's really lovely.
Now, you know, it very well, I'm sure it has a lot to do with your art, but what about you as a person? Do you think you as a person coming into their home helps them to
Maybe. I think
they don't get
so.
out much, right?
I am the salesperson, the artist, the managerial individual, the administrator. I'm everything. I'm the package.
Yeah.
So me coming in, from the moment they call me, they get me. And then when they get me, they get all my attention and my love. And then I'm sorry, I'm going to cry, Jackie.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't even have a tissue. Can I give you a banana?
No, it's okay. I'll just do this. When I come to them and I give them everything, and they know me, and then they know my voice, and then they hear me, and then they see me when they open the door, and I'm like, ta-da! And then I come into their home and I spend all that time with them, and then I do a follow-up call, and then they inevitably have me back. And so therefore, it's me from the start to the finish. So I bring so much me.
Wow. Okay, now other than the beautiful artwork that you share with people, what is a piece of advice you can offer our viewers about bringing more happiness into your lives? What is one of your isms that you like to share?
Well, basically what I've been doing, find your talent and then charge money for it. Like go to people and say, you need my talent. So whatever it is, mine, I'm obviously an artist. So, I mean, it's obvious. I've already made your lunch more beautiful and you're smiling. So, so there might be people that maybe they can, cut a steak really good. There's a lot of people that can't cut steak or don't even have arms. I mean, why not charge a lot of money to go around and cut people's meat?
Yeah, well, I guess.
Or what if you can really hum well? Or I don't know, tie a plastic bag properly. Do you know how many bags just get garbage bags?
Yeah. Now, can I ask you, when did you first discover your talent?
My talent? I think it was probably around New Year's. I was drinking a lot, and I decided this place is a mess. And I just started cleaning up in the most weird way. It's almost a channeling. And then everything was real, and everyone was like, oh my God, stop the party. What are you doing? And it was just, I built up this big pile of things. And they said, will you do that in my place? And we're like, hells yeah. And we just got in our limos and we were just driving around to everyone's home and I just piled stuff up and they were like, that's great. Yeah.
Now, do you still need alcohol to help with your creativity?
No. I think I've really tapped into it at this point. Yeah.
That's great. Now, you haven't always lived in Ontario,
right?
No,
we're from the United States originally. My husband, Anthony, had a bit of a gambling problem. So he got him into a bit of trouble and, yada, 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 witness protection program, you know how it is, right? And then, so we were placed in Durham region, actually. So we're there. We're just raising a beautiful son, and we're just being normal Canadians, hey?
And how do you like being a Canadian?
I like it. It's you know what? There's just as much snow as in New York, so this is not, the weather's not. They're just so polite. Do you know, and it's just so true, do you know how to get 150 Canadians out of a swimming pool?
How?
Okay, watch this. The pool is closing in 10 minutes. Isn't that great? You're so polite here.
What would they do in New York?
What? We'd say, no, I ain't going nowhere.
Oh.
What are you talking about? No, this is our pool. I'll tell you when I'm going home.
So you like our politeness?
Very polite.
That's great. Has it been rubbing off? Because you seem polite as well.
Oh, well, it's just my good upbringing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, because your husband is under the witness protection program, is you being on TV right now an okay
not at
thing?
all. Because Don Fazuli, oh, God bless his heart.
Is that his real name?
No, Don Fazuli is, well, he just helps people out in Germany. He's the most connected man in Port Perry, I guess. He made our problems go away, I guess you could say. So we're able to live as the Tartellis now. It's just wonderful.
That's great. Well, it has been a pleasure meeting you. You're a very creative and interesting lady, I have to say.
Thank you.
Now, I actually have to introduce you to Stephanie Herrera, who is actually from Durham Improv. And Stephanie, it has been amazing that you've been on the show. She has her own your theater has been changing, so I guess I
Yes,
shouldn't
it's
even
well,
say.
it's the Durham
It's
Durham Improv Theater.
Durham Improv
It's still there.
Theater.
Yes,
It's
we're still there in Durham region, and we do interactive dinner theaters and characters.
And she is absolutely hilarious, as you can tell. I have had an absolute pleasure interviewing you today. How do people get a hold of you if they want to find out more about Durham Improv? And you're amazing. You have courses going on. You have the dinner theater.
For
you
kids.
have,
We've got
yes.
corporate workshops. We got everything. DurhamImprov.com. As simple as that.
Okay, DurhamImprov.com. That's the way to get a hold of Stephanie Herrera. Is there a number they can call?
Sure. 647-899-3342.
Thank you, Stephanie. And Louisa, thank you for coming.
Oh, no
it
problem.
was a pleasure.
Anytime.
Lighten up, whoa, lighten up. Don't take yourself